Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? I thought I'd come on camera and do a read because I reacquainted myself with some of my favorite cards today and I really wanted to talk about them. I want to start with the first house and body because this affects us when we first wake up, doesn't it? I was stretching immediately. What happens when I have like full moons and I do a ton of readings and I go bananas and I'm so inspired? It's almost like a marathon runner. Like I run and run and run and then boom, I'm like a deflated balloon. I was so kind of like whacked out, tired and displaced this morning because I just gave so much like yesterday in terms of every time I had a moment I was doing reads because the energy was so good. But again, we have to remember we have this 3D body that we have to look after. And then I thought back, hey, how much were you hydrating? Not so much. Were you eating well? Not so much. Were you just going and formulating and planning and rushing and having a great time? Yes, because I was inspired. But creatives know like this, writers especially, right? You ever sit down, you just start typing away, you just go, 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 go. And then you're like, wait a minute, I'm so thirsty, I'm so hungry. And or my neck, my back, all of these things, right? It's like inspiration takes us over, that creative animal. We have to look out for ourselves and make sure that we are caring for ourselves. So whatever you guys are doing, whether you are cooking and looking after your family, whether you are doing yard work because you're trying to make your yard look nice, you are doing creative endeavors, remember to be careful and look after yourself. Oftentimes when I'm making jewelry, I'm hunched over and I'm really in the element and I'm going and I'm all excited about stuff. I have to be careful because I can completely wind myself up. Here is an example too. I just finished this and I was making this last night. I want to get the little things in front because it is a funny story with this. Okay, so I love this so much. I love feathers. I love all the green stones because they're about abundance. I love pearls, so I was making this, and I'm really into making Nordic pieces right now with gorgeous runes and all of that. So I was making that and I was trying to follow the script like on a TV show. So I'm watching both, and then I realized as I was putting everything together, I was bent a particular way where I didn't move for probably 20 minutes. And then I went to sit up and I was like, oh, so you guys, this again is a reminder, let's move into this. We need this water element resistance and sensing things, right? We need to sense when we need water. Like today, I feel really drawn to the ocean. I'm telling you what, I feel like I lost an entire week building up to this full moon, and I had a lot of clients that were kind of like in crisis mode mentally, where they just felt the pressure of that, the change, where they were going, and it became a little much for them. So what happened is it was like they were emoting like a waterfall. I feel this, I sense this, and being an empath, I take that on. So I feel like I was this great like sponge, and then I just rang myself clean last night. And then when I woke up, I was like SpongeBob. You know when he's out of the water and he's with Sandy and he's like, like that, like my head, everything felt fogged out. So all I did was I allowed myself to sit back. Let me see what this next one is. Yes, I had this, the Ace of Air. I realized that I could be rescued by my own higher thoughts and through beautiful guidance of my angels and guides saying, hey, take it easy. You know what? You're not a machine. What do you need right now? And my first thought was, all I need to do is to be able to meditate, relax, sip coffee, and be in a calm, dreamy state. Because after I've stayed home because we had hurricane watch for days and days and I just work, I feel like I lose touch with kind of the outside world and normality and whatever that is, you know, but like really. So I'm like, okay, I have packages that need delivering. I need to do this and that, but it's rather hot today. It's like, just don't push yourself. Let beautiful, restful ideas come in. Feel light. Have this, sense how you feel, and you can work with these. Now, when we sense, oh, I need a little bit of fun human contact, so I go on my DMs and IG and contact people and laugh and have a great moment with somebody. So allow yourself that when you feel like maybe, oh, you know, I feel a little void of human connection, humor, whatever. So I'll get in contact with my funny friends and my humorous friends and creative friends, and we'll talk about stones and stuff like that. And it was funny, I ended up repurposing so many things. I found these unbelievably gorgeous amethysts that were just thrown on a strand that I'd forgotten about in a drawer, and I was like, oh my gosh, these stones. So I got all excited, creative moment and restful moment. Again, a moment where my guides were like, if you allow yourself to do a little bit of fun creativity, you'll have a good time. You will be mindful of your body, which needs rest. It just needs repletion, and that's what I felt. I needed to replenish, so I allowed myself a slow start to the day. So I want you to do that for yourself as well. Allow yourself a moment where you can just chill out. Don't answer those emails. Don't answer, Jeopardy calls, feeding all the animals on the planet, or whatever, we get up to. Let's take it easy on ourselves. Let's replenish and take deep breaths and be calm and realize, everything that is meant to happen and we're meant to achieve and the areas we're meant to go and all of that are going to come for us. We don't have to push and we don't have to exacerbate what could be a condition, right? A backache or whatever. It's like, take care of that. Let's make smart choices for our body and always look for solutions too. YouTube has all this great stuff for massage tools, oils, ointments, homeopathic. Like, I'm due, and comment down below if you honestly believe you are due for a massage. I haven't had one in, I don't think, over a year. Just love the idea of that. And I know with COVID going everywhere, there's all these restrictions, but just remember at the nail salons how they do the nice shoulder and middle back, how great that feels. Something like that. So definitely, if any message comes through today, it's like, take care of yourself. If you want a manicure, a facial, something nice where you look after yourself, go for it. You're deserving of it. Sense what's necessary for change or to be worked on, make a decision, move in that direction. And you're going to get great ideas. They don't need to flow all the time. Don't feel like your well is drying up of inspiration if you're not just producing 24/7. I feel like Einstein and everybody else and a lot of artists, they say their best ideas come in their calm, restive state. When they're just sitting, they're glancing at a tree, sitting by the ocean, then they feel good, right? And it's like, aha, those aha moments come. So that's your daily pop, you guys. Love and light.